Welcome back to The Price of Business. I am your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Got Patrick McDonough on. He's with a great company called Brightbox Online, brightboxonline.com. They are leaders and innovators in marketing with an emphasis on making sure you get your ROI on your marketing efforts, which is so crucial. There's a lot of people who love to spend your money as if they're artists, and you just are so fortunate to see their artistry. But these people here at Brightbox Online want to make sure that you're getting what you put into it, which is why I think you're a phenomenal company. BrightboxOnline.com. And Patrick McDonough is our guest with Brightbox. Who's your guest today?
Yeah, today I have Ian Achterkirch with a company called ERM, Environmental Resource Management.
Very good. Welcome, Ian.
Good morning.
Tell us your elevator speech for ERM, and pretend it's a regular speed elevator rather than a rather slow-moving one.
You got it. Well, Kevin, ERM is a 5,000-person global consulting company, and we're focused on providing services to our clients specifically in the environmental, health, safety, and social areas of their business. It's also a great team to be a member of. It's a group of really smart people, really leaders in their fields, working on meaningful issues that help our clients become more efficient and effective and profitable in serving their clients and their communities.
So, for our audience, kind of outline what type of services you would do specifically for a client.
Well, we have a broad range of services that focus in on helping them make sure that they are in regulatory compliance, helping them make sure that they're operating and their operations are safe and sustainable, helping them make sure that they're looking at their overall operational environments and making sure that they are clean and efficient, that they're using resources responsibly, that they understand where those resources are coming from, and then really also helping them communicate to their communities in terms of the areas of business that they're operating in, and helping them understand the really good things that they're doing.
Yeah, and how much of this is directly dealing with compliance issues for these companies, and how much of this is really geared towards best practices?
Well, it really is both. I mean, there's certainly an aspect of compliance to our services, and I think that's where you have to start. That's the baseline. You have to be in compliance, otherwise you're going to have challenges and issues that you're not going to want to deal with. But really, what we really try to help our clients do is really go beyond compliance and really into a performance-based mentality. And if you think about it, being a sustainable company is really all about operating efficiently. I mean, it's understanding where your resources are coming from, how you're going to efficiently use those resources, reducing waste, in your overall operations. Understanding, for example, how you impact, how you operate within your community, and making sure that you are talking to your community stakeholders and your leaders to make sure they understand what you're doing and the good things that you're doing for their communities, and whether that's helping build their environment up or providing jobs or education or a lot of the things that they do, and really then treating employees like and your work teams like you would like to be treated, and in many cases that means ensuring that when they come to work in the morning they can go home at night and be safe. So it's really, if you think about it, there's certainly an aspect of compliance around it, but more so there's an aspect of performance, and that's really where we try to take our clients.
Patrick?
Yeah, at what point do you guys get involved in this process? Is it preemptive, or is it once something has already happened, some damage has already been done?
I would say about 80% of our business is preemptive, and it's working with clients. I mean, most companies that we deal with, specifically our clients, are very proactive in their efforts around providing a sustainable working environment, and so for the most part we're working with them in a preemptive manner. There is we do get involved with companies when there is an accident or something that happens, and we help them clean it up, or we help them manage the impact to the environment or to their communities. So there is an aspect of that, but it's mostly preemptive.
Yeah, and I'm sure you also serve as expert witnesses on occasion to say that this company had been striving to have the best practices. Is that part of what you've done? I'm sure it would be.
Yep. Yes, it is. We also provide that service.
Patrick?
What industries are you guys in? I mean, are you mainly oil and gas, or is it a broader kind of spectrum of companies?
No, it's really broad. I mean, we're a global company, and so certainly where there's an oil and gas focus, that is a substantial part of our business. But, I think mainly we do focus in energy. Mining is another big sector. Manufacturing, heavy manufacturing is another sector, and really power generation. Those are really the four key sectors we work in.
Yeah, interesting. And so I imagine the vast majority of your clients are rather large companies, or kind of give us a size range of your clients.
Yeah, I mean, most of our clients are on the 500 million and above range, and a lot of them are, in fact, very large global companies, and it's helping them deal in that global environment that is being, I think, more challenging. It's interesting. I think what we call sustainability today, we didn't call it that 20 years ago. It was really operating efficiently 20 years ago is what we called it, is good business practice. And today, we call that sustainability. But most of our client global companies, they are sustainable companies, and that they are growing, and that they're going to be here for a long time. But it's really helping them manage a global environment where there's really less and less control over some of the risks and costs that they have over their operating environment. And I think a couple of key examples to that are really an increased government regulation and the social media aspect, the 24/7 news media, and those two things really present some risks and costs that are really new from an operating environment standpoint, as well as I guess less in control from a business leadership perspective.
So, besides just a company wanting to be more environmentally friendly and ethical, what are some of the other motivators that they would have to enlist your services?
Well, that's a great question. I think, again, going back to what I touched, it's really they would enlist our services not just to be in compliance and not just to make sure that they're following all the rules and regulations, but the reason you would want to become more sustainable is really so that you become profitable, and that you are ensuring that you're building a business that's going to stand the test of time. And that is 20 years ago, again, we called that, good business. Today we call it sustainability. But, it's everything from making sure that certainly you are following the rules and regulations, that you are in compliance, so that you don't have a government or a regulatory agency that is coming down on you. And then you also don't have community leaders that are coming down on you. Both of those are obviously bad things. So, in the end, it really just gets back to wanting to be in business and growing over the long term.
Let me ask you, by the way, I didn't even ask your position. What is your position at the company?
Well, ERM is a partner-led organization, and so I'm a partner with the firm.
Okay, very good. We're going to have to wrap it up. What was your website, by the way?
Our website is www.erm.com.
That's www.erm.com. Patrick McDonough, of course, he's with Brightbox Online, and you can find him at brightboxonline.com. Thanks to both of you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Kevin.
When we come back, much more for you doing our My G Best content here. Shows up over there at usdailyreview.com. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter.
Blinded by the light.